Shalom, Akiams. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rarakakayash. Double honors to the apostles from Great Millstone for teaching us the truth, among other things. Shalom to the sincere Akiams across the world, pushing the truth. Shalom. I want to go to the article about Janus, the two-faced god. It's a Roman god, and I want to go right into it. And the article reads, the god of doors, gates and transitions, history of the ancient Rome's god of Janus. The ancient Rome religion and mythology, Janus was the god of gates and doors. See, the ancient Romans had a specific god who held the key, so to speak, to the metaphoric doors, metaphorical doors, or gateways, between what was and what is to come. So the past and the future, that's what they're explaining here. The liminal space of transition, tuning out of one period of time and onto something new. At Andrew's look, we're kind of obsessed with all things relating the doors and keys. In this post, we unlock the myth surrounding Janus, the Roman god of doors. So here's gonna explain who's Janus. It seems like an ancient Romans had a god or goddess for everything. Poseidon, god of the sea, Venus, goddess of love and beauty, and Apollo, god of the sun. Just to name a few. Other well-known Roman gods included Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Mars, Neptune, Orcus. If we read further, in Rome's mythology, Janus was the god of doors, gates, and transitions. Janus represented the middle ground between both concrete and abstract, dualities such as life or death, beginning, end, youth, adulthood, rural, urban, war, peace, and barbarism, civilization. Janus was known as the initiator of human life, formation between stage of life and swift from one historical era to another. Ancient Romans believed Janus ruled over life events, such as wedding, births, and deaths. He oversaw seasonal events such as planting, harvested, seasonal changes, and the New Year. According to the Rome mythology, Janus was present at the beginning of the world as the god of gates. Janus guarded the gates of heaven and held access to heaven and other gods. For the reason Janus was often invoked first in ancient Rome's religion ceremonies and during public sacrifices, offerings were given to Janus before any other deity. In fact, there is evidence that Janus was a worshipper long before many of the other Roman gods, dating all the way back to time of Romulus, the founder and the first ruler of Rome. And if you ever wondered how the month of January got his name, you have Janus to thank. As the Romans god of beginning and transition, Janus is the namesake of January, the first month of the year. So the icon from Janus, he has a face that he can look in the past and in the future. So that's why you have the people always telling about when they celebrate in New Year, and they say, "I bless you all the happiness and make all your dreams come true." This is in the future. You look in the other way and let the past. Um, I hope you have closed your year well. That's the future. You close the door and open up a new door. That's what they're saying. So they honor every time they're celebrating Happy New Year. They worshiping Janus. Let me read further. Why does Janus have two faces? What is unusual about the god Janus in his icon image as the god of transition and dualities? Janus is portrayed with two faces, one face the past and one facing the future. He also holds a key in his right hand, which symbolizes his protection, the protection of doors, his protection of doors, gateways, threshold, and other separations or opening between spatial boundaries. In ancient Rome, the symbol of the key also signified that a traveler has come to find safe harbor or trade goods in peace. So he also, let me read further a little bit further. What is Janus coined? Janus also oversaw the innovations of financial enterprises and humankind, transitions from barbarism to civilization. A major aspect of this was the creation of coins. Roman myth says that Janus was the first among the gods of humans to mint coins. Because of the image of the double faces had appeared on many Roman coins, this coin can still be found in a museum today, and representations of Janus coins are popular on jewelry. So he is the key to everything in the past and the future. Dus you have to come through him. You gotta worship him to basically ask to open doors in the future. If you want to have a better financial, your business or something, it's all about idol worshipping right now on Janus, the Two-Face. And our people are going very strong on that. Celebrating feast days that's not from us, like Christmas they just had, and now the January the 1st is the Happy New Year. And if you look good into your history, you will find out that the New Year doesn't start right now. The New Year starts in March. This is the first month of the year. I want to go to subscriptions. Let me get. Let me go to first. First Chronicles. Select 16 and 25. It reads, "For great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised. He also is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the people are idols, but the Lord Yahweh made the heavens. Glory and honor are his presence. Strength and gladness are in his place. Give unto the Lord your kindness of the people. Give unto the Lord, Yahweh, glory and strength. Give unto the Lord, Yahweh, the glory due unto his name. Bring an offering and come before him. Worship the Lord Yahweh in the beauty of holiness. So our people are worshiping all kinds of idols of other peoples, other nations. If you go to also here Jeremiah 10, it reads starting at 2. Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. So we're not supposed to learn the customs of the heathens. They got our own. They got their own idols. We should not. We are not allowed to worship that. We got to follow Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai and follow His commandments and His holy days and feast days. We don't celebrate their customs. What their customs is going off. It all goes in paganism. That's why we have to come back to the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and follow His ways. If I go to Isaiah, Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupted. They have forsaken the Lord Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Yasharallah unto anger. They are gone away backwards. So we gone all the way to the heathens. We walked away from our own inheritance, our own customs, and to go to another nation to follow their laws, something that's not within us. If you think about it, it's not things that we never celebrated. We never followed that rules. And now we are all the way in their customs. So that's why we have to come back to the law, statutes, commandments, and follow Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. I also want to go back to Jeremiah, because there was another piece in that. 3. For the custom of the people are vain. From one cutteth a tree out of the forest. They work of the hands of the workman with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. That's talking about the Christmas tree. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. So this talks about the Christmas tree, that we're not supposed to do that. Take a tree out of the forest and cut it and put it up and deck it with silver and gold, and also put an obelisk on it, top of it. That's not what we are supposed to do. Let me go into I want to go to Hosea also. Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of of thy power. I will also forget thy children. So the Yahweh Basham Yahushai, of let me say Yahweh have forgotten us because we turn us back to it. No, he not have forgotten us, but he will reject us. Salaki, correct myself. He will reject us because we have gone away straight to the heathens. We fell off. I want to go to Exodus 20 and 3. Also here in the commandments, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Is worshipping what you're doing if you go and worship Janus. So we have to come back to our own inheritance and follow our own rules. Not our own rules, the rules of Yahweh Basham Yoshai, but our own customs. Why did he not get it? Zechariah 13 and 8. It reads, And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. So the people that are not going back to the last statute and commandment, they will fall off, and the 2/3 will die, because it's written in the scripture. So the people that are repenting and coming back to the last statutes and commandment of the Most High Yahweh Basham Yeshai, they will make it. But for the 2/3, they will fall off and they will see death. Let me read it again. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, It is my people. And they shall say, The Lord is my power. So that's already explaining that if you go back to the last statute commandment and follow Yahweh Basham Yoshai, you will be saved out of it. But for the 2/3, that is coming upon you if you're not turning fast enough back. Because we're almost at the time, we're almost at the end. And the door is closing. And when the door is shut, it's like Noah. He was telling the people it's gonna rain, and nobody believed him. And one day it started to rain, and before you knew it, it was too late. The people drowned. So Noah, he was safe because he believed in the Most High. And this is just what's happening right now. The door is closing. You have a chance to repent, and if you don't repent, that is coming upon you. Proverbs 1 and 26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh. They would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. For whose hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quit from for fear of the evil. So yeah, the Lord already spoken. If you follow him and come back, he will save you. Otherwise, yeah, he will laugh at you. And through his man, to the prophets, he will laugh at you. When in the day of wrath and the downfall, the missiles will hit, or you will feel hungry or something. Yeah, it's on your it's on yourself. You wanted to follow your own customs, and you had chance to go back to the Most High. I also want to go to where is it? Which one? Bear with me. Okay. Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. So, again, it explains itself. Yahweh says, I'm going to eat at that day. Amos 5 and 21. I hate and despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. So also the feast days, he doesn't like the feast days from the heathens, what the customs that we are doing here. That's why we got our own feast days. If you go to the Leviticus, it explains it there. Let me start at 2. Leviticus 2, 23, verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, considering the feast of the Lord, Yahweh, which ye shall proclaim to be holy, convocations, even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day the Sabbath of rest is the Sabbath of rest, an holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord Yahweh in all your dwelling. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. In the 14th day of the first month, this is talking about March, at even is the Lord's Passover. So you see, that's the first month. It's the Passover. That's in March. So they're celebrating on the 10th month right now. December is the 10th and January is the 11th month. So February is the 12th month. And then the first month is March. Then the world starts to, the plants start to blow, how do you say? Come back to life. The animals start making children. Everything's come to life. The sun is coming out. Everything comes to life. That's the first day. It's the spring. Life. It gives life. And right now we're not in spring. We're not in the life. So there you have it. It's just an Romans customs that the people are celebrating. So if you not come back to the Lord's statute and commandments, yeah, you know the Lord will laugh. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, yeah, it's done. They will laugh at your calamity. So wake up, Yasharala, and come back to the last statute and commandment. So with that, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Hashem Ra'arakakadash. Shalom.